Okay, DJing is something that's very near and dear to my heart. You guys know I've been DJing since I was 12 years old. I love it passionately. I wanted to do a piece about the origins of DJing and the history and the culture and everything, but I had to find the right guy, and I did. Watch.
I've wanted to do this segment for a while now, exploring the world of the DJ, but I just couldn't find the right one. They had to know the history, respect the roots and culture, and of course, they had to be really, really good. And today, we have found our guy, a legend on the DJ circuit, a man named
Rob Swift.
Rob Swift. Sure, he does all the flashy DJ moves. Yes, he is currently mixing with his butt.
Biggie, 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 Biggie.
But it's not these moves that I'm only interested in. It's his love of the craft and musical past. A story that begins now.
As somebody who's been in the game for a very long time, one of the legends of DJing, how did you first start?
My parents immigrated here to New York City, and to make extra money, my dad decided to pick up DJing. Anytime I look at turntables, I think about my dad because he is my first example of what a DJ is. And I'd sit there, 8, 9, 10 years old, watching my dad control a room of people. And it was like my dad had this superpower that no one else's dad had. And I had a brother that was into hip hop, and the nucleus of hip hop is DJing. And so it was the best of both worlds. Finally, at 12 years old, I was tired of spectating. I asked my brother to teach me, and he did. And wow.
Biggie, 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 Biggie.
You started taking up DJing, and then you started getting into the competition aspect. How did that begin?
I started drawing a lot of my inspiration from the radio, listening to DJs like Red Alert and Chuck Chillout on 98.7 KISS, and then teaching myself what they were doing by decoding the moves sonically. That's when I discovered the subculture of DJ battles.
I got so much trouble on my mind. I got so much trouble.
It just doesn't come out of nowhere. I mean, there's a history to it.
Young Black and Latino kids in the Bronx, New York were growing up in rubble. They didn't have access to formal music lessons. You know, you had kids that wanted to be creative and dance, but couldn't afford dance classes. So they were resourceful enough to create their own music culture, their own genre, their own way of expressing themselves through music. Most DJs are introverted because most of the time you're at home not saying a word and you're just kind of lost in the sounds that you're creating.
Old school Technics 1200s, which is the industry standard of turntable.
I'm a purist. I'm not ashamed to say.
Yeah.
Touching the record, grabbing it, moving it.
Being
like
a part of the music.
Being a part of the music. When you see a true DJ operate the equipment, you stop and you realize like, wow, it's like this person is literally an artist.
Yeah, this is the baby scratch.
This is the baby scratch. Then you have the forward stab scratch. This is the transformer.
This is called juggling. When you're competing, there's speed involved. How fast can you juggle? Your neighbors are like, what the hell is LL Cool J doing right now? How much do you miss going to a record store and just digging through crates?
If there was a specific song that you wanted, and then when you would find that record, oh man, I got it. Like, and now you're holding it and you own it too, and you feel like you've accomplished something. Whereas now, download it on MP3 and it's there within seconds. So the appreciation for music isn't what it used to be.
I saw some crab.
Yeah, I did. So the crab, that's a tough one. would like to try to do some stuff with you, like maybe the both of us.
You want to communicate by a turntable?
Let's do it, dude.
Okay, I'm ready.
You already have the DJ gene in you, Ben. I know that.
That was my DJ name, by the way.
Really?
DJ Gene.
DJ Gene.
I wore no pants.
DJ Rob Swift.
Flexi finger, funky jam funker.
Yes.
That was said, and I think I hurt my neck.
No, that was.
Do the funky penguin.
Yep.
What is the funky penguin?
It was like a dance.
Is it just like
Yeah,
a...
yeah. It's like I don't know, like.
It has to be. Can I test you with a song?
Of course.
Can we download a song?
Yeah, yeah.
This is the song that you have to change into a hip-hop legend. Ready?
Yeah, let's see.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter.
Is that like some sort of like theater, Broadway sort of?
That's Barbra Streisand.
Oh, it's Barbara.
Can you change
Wow.
Babs into hip-hop
I
royalty?
think I can. I think I can.
Okay.
Barbara did not intend for me to mix this
did.
song with Big
She did, she just didn't realize how much you made it.
Don't tell me not to live. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade.
You could pretty much do whatever you want when it comes to DJing. There's no wrong.
So to all those who thought DJing is as simple as pushing a button and bobbing your head, in many cases, you're actually right. But here, guys like Rob Swift, this is real DJing in its truest, purest form. It's a deep love and respect for the culture and history. It's making a dance floor stop short and drop in awe. It's the art of switching turntables from musical players to musical instruments. These are the people who live the life, who dig in the crates. They set the tempo and keep it going for the next generation to hopefully follow.
Bravo.
That is Rob Swift.
That was a job well done.
Rob Swift. I mean, as a DJ, it's like meeting Mickey Mantle for
Yeah.
me. I mean, that was like. I mean, he is one of the best of all time. So Rob, thank you. He also shouted out every single DJ that has inspired him, but I couldn't fit it in the piece. Rob, I apologize. There were so many people. I mean, he would just go through names. I mean, he's a true to form master of DJing and a guy who appreciates the music so much, and you can see it the way he talks about it, the way he moves, and the way he lives the life of the DJ.
I mean, he turned Barbra Streisand
That takes
into
talent.
hip-hop.
That takes
And
talent.
you were being very modest because I was like, wow, you're doing it. You're like, no, it doesn't take much skill.
That
it
skill
does.
takes what Rob does takes an unbelievable amount of skill. What
even
I was
what you
doing
were
is just
doing.
messing around.
But you
a
made
little
it
bit.
look excellent.
Yeah, effervescent. That was my name. DJ Effervescence. That was my name. But thank
I
you,
like
Rob.
whatever you said, DJ.
DJ Gene.
Yeah.
I wear no pants.
Oh my
I wear
God.
no pants. Pants free. DJ.
We got to get him over to City Field. I like that.
Oh, he
I
would-
like
he
that
would love
Mets
it.
lid.
Obviously, a
Rob,
big Mets fan.
do that. You know,
DJ Fridays.
DJ Fridays. Rob
Hit me
Swift.
up. Slide into my DM. We'll talk about it. Thank you, Ben.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Ben.
it.
Thanks, guys.